Yo, what's going on everybody? My name is Jacob Trice. This is my senior video. I'm going to be taking y'all into the depths of my life as a sound engineer and a sound designer here at Studio 7. Let's check it out. So here we are in the back of the booth of the Performing Arts Center, and basically I've been the sound engineer for a lot of fine arts. I don't only do our theatrical productions, I've done choir, sensations, sapphires, I've worked with band, orchestra, basically anything fine arts that's taken place in the PAC, I've worked sound for it. So this is basically just a rundown of the equipment we use, what the process is like back here for me during rehearsals and run of shows. What it's going to look like here is these green lights right here that show the volume. This is measured in decibels, so negative 60 decibels, negative 30, negative 18, negative 12.6. That's going to show you how loud the reception is actually being. And then you press this on button. Once it's highlighted orange, that means the channel is on. And then obviously, you're going to fade the slider up. Very basic stuff of engineering. I'm just usually playing pre-show, intermission, post-show music throughout Spotify, and I'm sending it through our playback system in the house. Basically just controlling that from the board. Not a lot of EQing, not a lot of mixing, but just keeping it on a low volume. But it's not as heavy as you would think for something as like microphones, which is a perfect segue because guess what we're talking about next? Let's get into the fun stuff. So right here, we have our handheld wireless microphones, which take AA batteries, and they're not in right now. So let's go over here, let's get some batteries. All right, we're gonna skip through this because I'm definitely stalling while I'm putting these batteries in. But typically what we use the handheld wireless microphones for is singers backstage. We send them on stage and they have the microphone, or we do our pre-show speech, no phones, and enjoy the show. So you have your little screen right here, you have your battery life. There's a button on the back. When this red light is on, that means it's live. Press it, it's muted. Now, the blue handheld microphone, as you can see by the blue spike tape around it, is already patched into channel 23 right here on the board. So I'll be talking into it right now, and you see the green light over here on the board. That means that we're getting reception. So, let's fade it out. I'll turn my channel on. Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2, check. So we know we're on. Now, just to give a more in-depth... Okay, there were musicians in the pit. I'm really sorry for how all this sounds. Demonstration of how gain actually works. Bass and treble, low and high gain, all that stuff like that. So, if I'm talking to the microphone right here, you can see these blue bars popping up right here. Now, since I have a deep, manly voice, I'm mostly popping up in the low and low mid section. So say you wanted to bring my vocals and make them really pop. You would try and create sort of a blanket over my reception right now to this microphone. So if you go ahead and hear it right now, we'll run another mic check right here. Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2, check. It sounds a lot deeper, it sounds a lot more authentic, it sounds a lot more like me because I have a deep manly voice. So that's essentially everything that I work on back here in the booth. Obviously there's a lot more engineering, there's a lot more designing to go into, but this is just to get y'all's feet wet a little bit into what life is like back here for me. So this is where we stopped recording, but funny man Riley Davidson had an outro idea.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Tune in next time. There won't be a next time, but tune in. This hurts my back. I'll catch y'all later. Hope y'all enjoyed and learned something. Appreciate y'all. Trice out. Yes. Oof.
Shout out Riley for holding me.
Yes.
No problem. It's gonna be sick. Do you need help?
Nah.
All right. You got nothing to hang your feet on.
Got it, baby.
I need to pee. Sorry.
Anyways.